Good evening, everyone. Joel here with the tropical update for you for this evening, Sunday the 16th, 2020. And of course, we still have Josephine. She's just about to fizzle on out, folks. Not much left. We have these two disturbances, one coming off the coast right here of Africa, the other one here closer to the islands. We're going to switch over and see what the 5-day outlook is. It'll have a different time stamp on it, but it will be the most updated map. Now here's what everything's looking like 5 days. This is the 5-day outlook. Josephine right now, currently, she's just remnants, folks. The winds are 35 miles per hour. The pressure, 1,010 millibars. If you're tracking, if you're a mariner or a fisherman and you're out in these waters, it's at 20.9 north, 65.8 west. It's moving west-northwest at around 12 miles per hour. And Josephine should really soon start to make this curve up and go up around Bermuda, but bringing Bermuda nothing but maybe a few wind gusts and some rain. What everybody really needs to pay attention to is these two systems that are orange. Disturbance number 1. Showers and thunderstorm activity has increased today in association with this fast-moving tropical wave. It's just a tropical wave. It's about 700 miles east of the Windward Islands. Now, this system is expected to move westward at about 20 miles per hour during the next few days. And at that fast speed, it's likely to limit the significant development while this system approaches the Windward and the southern Leeward Islands tomorrow. That's a good thing for you guys. And then it's going to move across in the eastern Caribbean Sea on Tuesday. After that, the system will move more slowly westward across the central and western Caribbean Sea, and then the upper level winds could be conducive for development during the middle to the latter part of this week. 20% in 2 days, 40% in 5 days, and I pointed out this morning, I said I thought it may come up here and get in the Gulf, and that's what it possibly could do. We're going to check out lots of things. Please watch this entire video. Now we come to disturbance number 2. This is another wave, tropical wave, and it's over the far eastern tropical Atlantic. It's producing a large area of cloudiness and showers. Now, this wave looks like it's going to move westward at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's pretty fast again during the next few days. Some development will be possible, though, by the middle to latter part of the week, because the environmental conditions will be becoming more conducive while this system is over the central tropical Atlantic. It's got zilch chance in 2 days, but in 5 days, it's back up to 40%. I did a video the other day, and I entitled it, Please Pay Attention. I'm going to put a link for that video. Click Show More, scroll down, you'll find it. If you didn't watch that and you did not get the storm surge map that I gave you guys, please, even if you don't watch the video, click the link, click Show More, and get the storm surge map. It's for all of the Gulf Coast states all the way up to New England. If a storm comes your way, it's going to come in mighty handy about storm surge that you could expect with certain categories of hurricanes if they do come your way. I want to include the Eastern Pacific tropical area right now. I haven't done that lately. I haven't forgot you guys. Post-tropical cyclone 10. It's got 30 mile per hour winds. The pressure is 1,007 millibars. It's at 14.2 north, 134 point west, and it's moving northwest at around 3 miles per hour. Then we have Tropical Storm Fausto. Now, the winds are 40 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,004 millibars. 21.5 north, 121.0 west. It's moving northwest at around 20 miles per hour, so it's got a pretty good little book on it. And now we have brand new tropical storm Genovese. I need to click this off right quick. You guys don't want to see that. This is Tropical Storm Genovese. Now, the winds are 45 miles per hour in Genovese. The pressure is 1,004 millibars. If you're tracking 12.2 north, 99.2 west, it's moving west-northwest at 20 miles per hour. Now, as I come back over to the tropical Atlantic, I think this one, there's a bunch of scenarios. It's too early to tell yet exactly. Now, this stuff will change, as you guys know. But I am telling everybody, okay? I am telling everybody around Texas area, you probably are. If it doesn't happen with this one, you probably are going to have a tropical storm threat coming up sometime. And it's looking like it might be this one, okay? I'm just going ahead and letting you know. Now, it looks like, as of now, this is going to go over through this way, and then bounce off, and then come up, and then go out like this. It all could change, though, okay? When it comes to this system, I think this system, with all the steering elements right now, are going to take it up like this, and then up like this. And I know everybody on the East Coast is thinking, whoa, what's going to happen? Well, there's a couple of scenarios. It could come up and go this way. It could come up and ride the coastline and come in anywhere in these areas. Or, scenario number 2 for this system, it could come up like this. It could come around like this, and it could come up in the Gulf. Watch them, folks. Watch them. And everybody on that, I'll say from the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, coming back down, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and all of the island people, you need to pay attention. People in Cuba, even Jamaica, you guys need to stay on the ball, keep up with what's going on, and don't get caught short. Now, as we take a look at the European model, this is just one model. You guys know when things get down to the nitty-gritty, I check every single thing. I go over every single thing. But this is a good guidance to go by right now. And before I even do anything else, I had one of my subscribers ask me, what was this thing right up here? Well, I'm going to show you. It is just exactly, let's turn on where we would see rain and thunderstorms. See it right here? Yeah, it does have a little vorticity in it, but it is just a low pressure system. That's all it is. Why? You see all these little rings. These are the pressure grandes. None of them are tightly compacted. So therefore, at this point, this is nothing but a low pressure system. I just wanted to point that out so you would be aware of what's going on there. Now, what we're going to do, we got this system right in here. We got this one right over here. We're probably going to have another one come off before you know it. You can see these much better if I put on the wind. You can see much better what's going on even more when I put on the wind gust. I would like to remind everyone, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but with the research that I have done, it's looking like Florida, Georgia, South and North Carolina, September, we just might get a full-fledged hurricane. Now, we'll have to wait and see, but it's looking like probably sometime right after my birthday. They all either or right before or right after my birthday. Looking like sometime probably, I'd say between the 17th and the 23rd. We could have a hurricane. That's what it's looking like now. It may be different tomorrow, and I may be singing a different tune. But here is disturbance number 1 right now, and I just want to make it a little bigger for you so you can see. It has some wind in it right in here that's worth taking note of. It 47 miles per hour. Now, that's a pretty good clip for a little storm that doesn't look like it's anything. So that's why, let me bring this back down to size. That's why I want everybody in the island area to pay attention. Now, this one over here doesn't look like a whole lot either. Well, this is at 8 p.m. tonight. Let's just move it on up to tomorrow at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Now you can see some vorticity moving around over here in disturbance number 2. Disturbance number 1 still hadn't quite got its act together, but it's trying. And by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, some of the island areas, as you can see, will be feeling 32 mile per hour wind gusts. Now, what we're going to do is move it up to Tuesday, the 18th, around 6 p.m. in the afternoon. It has passed the islands, but it still has some pretty good gust of wind in it, then at 39 miles per hour. That's tropical storm. But this is the wind gust. But you're going to watch this. This one is moving along. It's getting a little better formed, and you can see how this wind is closing in. The circulation is closing in on this one more so than this one. So let's move up to Wednesday at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Now this one looks really ragged, but it has brought some rain and wind. We'll turn it on right quick so you can see. Most of the rain is gone now, but it has brought some rain and wind over Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. It hasn't died yet. This one's getting better organized, and we got another one that's going to be popping off real soon. So let's go back. Let's check this out all together now. We'll move up to Thursday afternoon around 6 or 7 p.m. The first one looks like nothing. See how it's going up this way? It goes over Jamaica. Everybody in Jamaica, you be aware of what's happening. Wind shouldn't be too bad in Jamaica. Let's see. Around 30 mile per hour wind gusts at this time. Rain, though. You're going to be getting rain. And over here, this little sucker right in this area, let's see what the wind has got up to in it now. 54 mile per hour wind gusts. And you can see this one's getting better organized over here. That hadn't showed up yet at the National Hurricane Center. By Friday, around 12 hours later at 7 p.m., disturbance number 1 doesn't look like anything's left of it. The wind is nothing that no one couldn't handle. 31 mile per hour wind gusts. Sustained winds are nothing. This one, as you see, moved a little further to the north. Disturbance number 2 moved a little further to the north. So that's why I was pointing out, watch out, Bahamas. It could go back. That disturbance 2 could go in the Gulf also, or it could ride the coastline. Now, by Saturday, we'll go up 12 more hours. Now, this is going out a ways, but this is what it's looking like. Disturbance number 1, right here. Nothing to it. No velocity at all so far as the wind goes. This one looks like it's beginning to get a little ragged. We'll come up to Sunday. This is really way out now, but I want to show you this. Look how this one starts to gain strength one more time. And it's got wind gust in it of 38 miles per hour. This one, it's being torn apart as it goes over Puerto Rico, and it's going north, but Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, you could feel some wind gust and rain out of it. But the Bahamas look like they're getting the most wind. Some of the islands there at this point at tropical storm force wind field. Now we will go to Monday around 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Now the other one I told you that was making up, it's over here now. It's over here. This is disturbance, what's left of disturbance number 1, but it's looking like disturbance number 2 may go south of Florida and out in the Gulf. It's anybody's guess, folks. You cannot predict this far out. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to give you a good idea. If you haven't got ready for hurricane season this year, you need to. And of course, this is in the Pacific, and we have another system here. But disturbance number 2 looks like it gets in the Gulf too. Looks like, and it could push up towards Florida or anywhere in the Gulf Coast states. This one that hadn't showed up yet, it will. Trust me, they always do. 47-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I have a feeling this one has a good chance of turning into a hurricane. When we turn on the pressure gradients right quick, as we see, we have a low here. What we got going on? We do have this big old high pressure here. That's what keeps pushing them down, folks. Remember, the highs push, the lows pull. And that's why I'm saying it may go this way, because we got all these little highs coming in, and these lows down here have no strength at all to them to do anything. I think if anything at all, it will push it up in this area here. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. But that's a check of the tropical update right now. Do not worry, do not fear. I will keep my eyes on all of this. Everybody, please don't forget to click show more, scroll down, and get the link to that video. If you don't even watch it, just please get the link and save the storm surge map that I gave you guys that you can go by. We're just getting started. The storms are going to start to pop off. Everybody stay safe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click subscribe, click the bell, check off all to ensure you get all the latest weather videos that I put out. I would greatly appreciate it. Everyone, I love you. I thank you for everything you do for me. Please stay safe and have a good evening, a safe evening, and a blessed evening. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.